Hello and welcome to Whispers of a Machine. We are back after infiltrating the Church of Epos, and we found out that Rolf is the brother of Leonard Dahl, the guy who was very gruesomely murdered in the recycling center. Now we have to find out more. Now I am a little bit ahead, honestly, because I had some technical issues, and since the game auto-saved, I heard a few dialogue lines and I picked up an item, but we get to that. I will go through everything I went through before, and then we continue. It's not much, though.
Hey, I had a few more inquiries.
Fine.
So first we had here Rolf.
I'm sorry, Rolf, but I have to ask you about your brother's death.
I know, and I wish I had something to give you, but I don't know what happened.
So you have no idea who'd want to kill Leonard?
It's gotta be the nutjob who killed those other people, right?
It's possible, but far from certain. When was the last time you talked to your brother?
A week and a half ago, or so.
Okay, how did he seem? What did you two discuss?
He was his usual self, but what we talked about is private.
Look, every little detail matters. What he said could be the key to finding his killer.
I'm not gonna betray his trust. If you want to arrest me, go ahead. But that's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, not very helpful.
What do you know about the murder of Carl Oscarson?
Almost nothing. I know Carl was killed by somebody a few days ago, but that's about it.
What do you know about the murder in the museum?
Nothing but the talk of the town. That Maya Strand was stabbed by some maniac.
What do you know about the conduit?
You know I'm a gardener, not an electrician, right?
That's not... Never mind. No, I don't want to tip him off before I figured out the exact quote. What can you tell me about yourself, Rolf?
I'm not in the mood for small talk. Ask your questions so I can get back to work.
What kind of relationship did you have with your brother?
The sibling kind. We weren't enemies, if that's what you're asking. The rest is really none of your business.
What do you think of Walter?
He's kind of a loon, isn't he? And coming from me, that's saying a lot.
So those were
That's
the
it, for now.
dialogues that I had with him, and then I went back to the recycling place and picked up Leonard's book.
The Kingdom of God is Within You by Leo Tolstoy. This looks ancient, pre-collapse for sure. A number of pages are marked in the margins, likely to easily find them. Even if one of the marked pages contains the quote I need, there's too much text. I'll need more to go on. Maybe someone who had regular contact with Leonard would know the quote if they saw it.
Then I tried to talk to Rolf again, but that didn't work, and I went to the town square and eventually made my way to the canteen. And there is the guy who found Leonard. And I was in the middle of talking to him when I had to redo the things. So let's go through the things again.
Do you know anything about the murder of Carl Oscarson?
Not really, just hearsay. I'm sure you've heard it all before.
Do you know anything about the murder of Maya Strand?
No, I rarely go to the museum these days.
What do you know about the conduit?
You mean like for electricity?
No, it's an organization. Pro-AI.
Oh, never heard of them.
What can you tell me about Leonard's death?
I already told you everything I know about that.
Okay.
What's your opinion on the Free Church of Epos?
I don't know much about it, but going to church doesn't sound like the worst idea. Maybe I should go and light a candle for Leonard.
Do you remember Leonard quoting a book?
He used to say this phrase every now and then. Not sure if it's from a book, though.
Yeah? What was the saying?
I don't remember exactly. Something about life and being human, I think. Sorry, might recognize it if I saw it.
Okay. So then I ask about Carl Oscarson.
Did you know Carl Oscarson?
A little bit. We both grew up here in town, but we weren't friends or anything. He seemed like the last person you'd think would get murdered, though. Wouldn't hurt a fly.
And we asked about Rolf.
Do you know Rolf, the plant master?
Sure, he brings our gardening waste to the recycling center every week. He's kind of an asshole, though. Always seems to be trying to rip you off.
And then that is where I left off. As you can see, there's still some, or mostly just here, still some technical issues. Don't know why, but I want to get through with the game. I really enjoyed the game, so hope that doesn't bother you guys too much.
What's your opinion on Gabriel?
I couldn't say. I've had very little contact with him.
Okay, what about Katarina?
Do you know Katarina Berg, the teacher?
No, I have no idea who that is.
What's your opinion on Commissary Anderson?
I normally don't have much contact with the police, but from what I can tell, he does a fine job.
Okay. What about Stina Ruth?
What do you think of Stina Ruth, the councilwoman?
Never met her, but I'm not much for politics. I have enough to worry about down here in the real world.
And Maya Strand?
Did you know Maya Strand?
I didn't, but I wonder how the museum will recover from her death.
That's a good point,
She was
yeah.
the driving spirit of that place, and I can't think of anyone who'd be willing to pick up the reins.
What about Dr. Person?
What's your view of Dr. Pearson?
He's as weird as they come, but everyone knows that. He's a fine doctor anyway.
And Walter?
What do you think of Walter?
Oh man, he's hilarious, but some of his robots really give me the creeps.
And Leonard Dahl's connection to EPOS?
So tell me what you know about Leonard.
We already went through this. I don't have anything new to add.
Okay. So
I'll let you get back to your
I
drink.
probably have to show
Okay,
him the
good
book
luck out there.
for him to remember the exact quote.
Hey, I got something to show you.
Okay.
Have a look at these marked pages. Does anything remind you of things Leonard used to say?
Give me a minute, will you?
Sure.
Here. The sole meaning of life is to serve humanity. Leonard used to say that whenever I was late for work.
Perfect. Thanks.
No problem.
Okay, so the sole meaning of life is to serve humanity. That's the quote that we were looking for. Let's go back to Rolf, now that we know the exact quote.
Hey, I had a few more inquiries.
Fine.
The sole meaning of life is to serve humanity.
I don't believe this.
You have something for me, Rolf?
I guess so. You know, you're the last person I was expecting. Was my brother a police informant?
Yeah. We were building a
Sure.
case, but that's all I'm at liberty to say.
Shit! That's crazy. Wait here, I'll be right back.
Okay, what is he giving us?
Here. Now go. Bury the bastard that killed my brother.
I'll do my very best.
Okay, what do we have here?
Got rid of the note. No need to hold on to that.
True.
Let's see here. There was an audio tape and a few documents inside.
Okay, another audio tapes and
These look like
documents.
surveillance reports. It seems that Leonard was investigating Carl, Katarina, and Maya.
Oh.
The museum, the junk heap, and the apartment at Mimir Road are all mentioned as locations of interest. Leonard must have followed them around town and documented their activities. There's not much new to me in here, but there's mention of multiple tape recordings. Maybe they can offer some other clue to the killer. I need to figure out some way to play that tape.
Now we were already there was a tape recorder in the museum in the secret room, so let's go there. Audio station.
This tape is in pretty bad shape, but I might be able to do something with this machine here. All right, looks like the machine has analyzed the tape. Maybe I can reduce some or all of this noise.
Let's listen to it first.
I think I need to work with smaller sections of the tape by using those two yellow selection sliders.
Oh, I see. I think here was like a section where they were quiet. What about now? Okay. So this seems to be the wind. Let's cancel that out.
I shouldn't do that before I filtered out all the noise.
Okay, so I first have to filter out the noise, and then I probably have to up the volume of the conversation. Okay, let's see.
It's Carl.
Baby, I can't wait to be done with all of this and just go
Let's
be.
start from the beginning, though.
I can't shake the feeling that someone is onto us.
We've been careful. You're imagining things, Carl.
Baby, I can't wait to be done with all of this and just go be a family.
Me either, my love. Me either. Did you get the package?
Yes, had a look inside. CPUs, neural cores, major third-degree violations.
I don't like it any more than you do, but it will keep Maya off our backs for a while.
Fuck, Mel, it's too hot. Terrorist classified hot. By definition, we're terrorists now.
Don't be dramatic. We'll keep our heads down, let Maya have her fun, then eject from this whole mess.
Things used to be so simple around here.
Whew, okay.
Interesting. If only I knew where it was recorded.
Maybe I can ask, where's the... Can't I just take the tape? Can't I take the tape? Okay, maybe I can talk to Katerina. Since we are on her good side, she may just tell us where that happened. Okay, let's make our way to the junk heap.
Oh, you're back.
Sure am.
Let's talk to her.
I need to pick your brain about a few more things.
Okay. What's up?
Do you know Rolf, the gardener?
I know his name and occupation, but that's about it.
I found out that Leonard Dahl was a member of EPOS.
Really?
Yes, really. Anything to say about that?
Good riddance, I guess. EPOs are a bunch of assholes.
That so? Happen to hate them enough to shred one of them to bits?
No. Whoever did that is a sick person.
Okay.
All right, I got what I needed for now.
Good. Talk to you later.
Can I show her the documents so she talks to us about what happened there?
That's evidence. I shouldn't show it to just anyone.
So how would I find out? I don't know.
All right, I'm going again.
Okay. Bye.
So maybe Walter knows something. He knows stuff about a lot of things. So let's go back. I think he's. Oh no. Other way to the shopping district.
Hi again.
Hey there. What can I do you for?
What do you think of Rolf?
Funny guy. Smokes like a chimney and drives one hell of a hard bargain.
I'm off.
That's it.
See you
okay.
later.
Take care.
Bye-bye, police lady.
But like, what did we hear on the tape? So basically, maybe we have to. Wasn't that one of the sounds?
Oh, those must be the chimes I heard on Leonard's tape.
Oh, they are.
That means Carl and Katerina were here when they were recorded.
I first thought when I
have a
heard
look
the
around.
tape that it was like metal clanking. That is why I went to Walter. But that is actually the thing.
I wonder. There's something taped here under the
There we go.
bench. A tape recorder. This must be what Leonard used to record Carl and Katerina. There's still a tape inside. Crap, looks like the recorder is busted. I'll just ditch it and keep the tape.
Okay, let's go back to the secret room then and listen to that tape. Interesting. So we had to, based on the noise that we cancelled out, find what it was. I'm not sure if the chime before made such a loud noise when we were there, but when I heard it, I immediately knew. Okay. Oh no, that's not one.
Let me worry about Carl. I'll find a way to make him see the value of our cause.
He's a liability, Katerina. It's only a matter of time before he figures out our true plans for the vessel.
Maya, just don't call our child that.
What? Vessel? But that's exactly what it is. A vessel for Holdra. Don't get emotionally attached. We must put our own selfish desires aside. How many children can she not save? How much suffering can she not end?
I know, Master, it's just hard. What if something went wrong? What if this is all for nothing?
You need to have faith, sister. Ever since I was little, I have sung to the tune of these machines. Now, is your wrist implant working as expected?
I think so. Doesn't itch anymore, at least.
I'll run a diagnostic later. I also put in a little surprise.
Let me guess. A bomb?
Is that sarcasm? It doesn't befit you. No, a fake biometric signature.
Oh.
For the city trench coats?
I see.
Why would one of them ever come to Nordsund?
It's just precaution. We won't remain here forever. I haven't gotten us this far by
Interesting.
avoiding contingencies, have I?
I suppose not.
Katerina played me good. She is one of them. I must go and confront her.
Oh boy. Oh boy, that is quite the revelation. So she was in on it the whole time and actually got an implant, so we couldn't read her biometric signals. Oh no, the door is open. Damn it. No!
I have a bad feeling about this.
I mean, me too.
I am well prepared for tactical engagement, Alex. There is no need for concern.
If you say so, honey.
So the door is open.
I'm alone in here. No reason to hide from anybody.
Oh, come on. It does make sense. You don't know what happens. Okay.
Katerina? Huh? If someone is there, show yourself.
Oh boy.
Strange.
Maybe someone else was cloaked.
Hey,
maybe
Katerina,
it is Stina Ruth.
wake up.
I mean, she has these abilities as
She has
well,
no
maybe.
visible injuries, but her pulse is extremely weak. Something must have happened. I need to go get help.
Damn.
From what I can gather, some kind of brain trauma has put her in a comatose state.
Damn. Can you determine the extent of the damage?
Difficult to say, which is typical for most brain injuries. She could wake up in 5 minutes. She may never wake up at all.
What could have caused it? Could someone have done it to her?
It's theoretically possible that she suffered a stroke, but her symptoms are eerily similar to victims of sophisticated interrogation techniques.
Oh, Stina Ruth. It is
Like
Stina
what?
Ruth, right?
I'm no neurologist or nano-engineer, but from what I learned in medical school, there are advanced torture devices and energy-based weapons that can cause symptoms like this. All of them illegal, of course. Your colleagues at the Bureau may have more information about the subject.
I see. I will consult my contact here in Nordsund. Perhaps she has some knowledge on the matter.
Very well. I will remain here overnight and monitor this woman's vitals.
Good. Thank you, Doctor. Stay frosty, Gabriel.
Stay
Whoever
frosty.
did this to Katerina may decide to come back.
I'll try, ma'am. Be careful out there. U-Run is drawing near.
U-Run?
You didn't hear? The storm. That's what people are calling it.
Oh. Must be a big one.
Okay. That is quite the twist.
No Stina. Quite a mess. Could be caused by the storm. Or... quite a mess.
Let's investigate. That is a little bit... So... Okay. Can I look at it?
I don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Oh, there's a scarf? Is that
It's
hers?
Stina's scarf.
What? Whoa!
Stina! What the hell?
Sorry, kid. Can't let you stand in my way.
I should have known it was you.
No! Whoa!
Damn it. Why'd you have to get so close?
Oh, we survived?
No, this wasn't supposed to happen. Hold on, darling. I've got this.
What? What? He healed us. But how?
Damn.
Damn.
The strain on my blue to keep me alive must have knocked out the augs. I've never felt this cold. I need to find a way to heat myself up before I get hypothermia.
Wow, what an interesting twist. All right, this is where we leave it off for today. I feel like we're closing in closer and closer on the end of the game. That was exciting. Again, sorry for the little technical hiccups, for the stuttering. It's not the game. The game didn't do anything wrong. My PC is just struggling over the last few days, having some technical issues. So I apologize for that. I hope you can still enjoy it, because that was intense. We found out some very interesting stuff, and also things are heating up. So Stina seems to be behind all this, and she took out Katerina, who was in on the whole conduit thing the whole time, but we couldn't figure out. So we'll see how it goes. I'm very excited to continue with Whispers of a Machine tomorrow. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. Until next time, have a great time. Bye-bye.